안녕하세요. 저는 winnie입니다. 만나서 반갑습니다. Hi guys, I miss you guys. I'm excited to talk about this show that I just started watching, and already I'm in episode 5. Like, I was just like, oh, if I'm going to talk about the show, I would do like 1 to 4 and talk about it, but I just had to watch like one more episode. You know, when you're enjoying a show, you just have to watch one more. Oh my god, this show is so good. But honestly, like, are you guys trying to scare the hell out of me? Because it's so gruesome, like it's so scary, and I just love the way that each character have their own story, and it just connects you with their emotions. Like, you understand where they are coming from. Like, every character, very well done. I'm not done with it though, so no one should spoil it for me in the comments. Please do not spoil it for me, because there are so many characters. So I'll just dive into the ones that I like so far, and I think they are cool. I think others, everyone plays a role. That's the thing. The main character, Hyung Soo, like, I really like the guy. I think he's cute. He's actually cute. I just feel bad for him because his story concerning losing his mom, dad, and sister at the same time with an accident, leaving him behind, and you know how he had been bullied in school. Oh my god, the guy had gone through a lot. Like, that was just a lot for him. So I could understand why he will be infected, because apparently this is not a disease they cause, and like, I think the monster in you wants to like come out. So that's how people get infected, like desire and stuff. So I think it makes sense for him to be in between, because he's kind of switching. Like, he hasn't turned fully, because his human side is keeping him intact. That's the way I see it. He's just a good person that has gone through a lot and been left alone, maltreated. His parents did not care, even though he was bullied, like, you know, stuff like that. Another character that is interesting, Unhyuk, the guy with the glasses, right? I just feel like he's just too straightforward, brutal, cruel. Like, he doesn't care. Even though I feel like he doesn't care, he does care. That's the funny thing. And like, he's just someone that thinks logically. Like, sending Hyun-soo to get the kids and the guy on the wheelchair, even though it was dangerous, he knew what he was doing. He's doing it for a reason. He's sending him for a reason, because like, he feels like the guy is half human, half monster, and he can fight. So he just does what is logical. And even though you might hate him, his role is needed, because in situations like that, you need a leader. You need someone that thinks straight and logically, but at the same time, you know, you have to have empathy and emotions and stuff. But he's trying to like keep all of them survive, basically. Like, he's trying to keep all of them survive. I just had to mention the wheelchair guy. That's Dushik, and his real name is King Sang-ho. Oh my god, I love this guy because I know him from so many shows. Like, I know him from Kingdom. There's just a lot of shows that I cannot say off the top of my head right now, but I just know him. Like, I know him. I just never knew his name, or I didn't look. But yeah, I was so happy when I saw him in this show, because he's already a badass. Like, the way he shot that monster's eye, I was just like, and the way they showed him, I'm like, oh my god, is this guy? I'm just like, yeah, I love the guy, and I'm happy that he's in the show. He's always in like good, very good shows, and like, I'm sure the guy is cashing out. Okay, like, I just had to mention him because he's cool. Even though he's on a wheelchair, like, you know, he's trying to protect the kids, and you know, he's staying with the woman. But another guy that I just had to mention because he's so cool, another character, Jae-hyung. He's the pastor guy. He's not a pastor, right? He's a teacher, but he's Christian, so he's the one always carrying the Bible and, you know, being the goody two shoes. I just like him because he's quiet but assertive. Like, he's calm but assertive. Like, I don't know how to put it, he protects people, like, you know, he's just a good person to be around. Like he's a good guy but cool at the same time. I just love the fact that he fights with a sword. Another character that stands out, unfortunately, Kim Suk-hyung in the show. He's the old man that beats his wife. That guy needs to die. I do not care, like, he needs to, someone needs to especially the wife. I feel like it would be more satisfying if it was the wife that ended him, and I won't be this thing angry, I won't be upset about that. Honestly, I just will not because like he's so rude, like the way he beats his wife, that's so guys, domestic violence is real. Literally, your wife is your punching bag. Like, what kind of rubbish is that? But man, like, he just needs to go. And I don't know if I'm happy that he's gonna be a monster, because I don't want him to have any sort of strength. Like, I really want him to die brutally. I sound so bad, but it's a show, so you understand what I mean, man. He just has to go. Another character I have to talk about, Im Yoon-suk. Im Yoon-suk, the woman that lost her child, is protective over the kids. Like, I just felt bad for her story. Like, she's such a nice, warm, quiet woman that lost her baby. Like, that must have been so sad. And I felt her story, I felt her pain. It's just, it makes sense that, like, you know, she's half monster and half human too, like, and like she does anything to protect the kids. Like, she's that mother figure in the kids' life, even though they lost their dad. So her character is just sad, even though she's a monster. Like, you feel for her. Like, it's so weird. But I don't know, I'm really confused about if she's a baby monster in the toilet, because like she looks like a baby. Like, if that's her, I'm not sure if that's her, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, a baby in a womb. It was just so weird. Is that her? Someone should explain that that picture in the comment section down below, please. I really appreciate it. The man with the burn on his face, I know you guys know who I'm talking about. He's always so quiet, like he barely says a word. He kept on pursuing that guy, that psychopath. It made sense. I was like, why is he always chasing this guy? That this guy must have done something to him to be chasing him, like trying to pin him down or so. And it made sense that, yo, this guy is actually a psychopath. The guy that wants to be a monster too. Like, he killed his daughter probably and did like weird stuff, you know, and took pictures of it. It's just so disgusting. I just knew that there's something very off about this guy. He's just so weird. The way he talks to people, he'll try to be nice and give you like food, and I don't know, he's just, I don't know. It just made sense after this episode that, yo, he's actually a psychopath. Like, he did this to his child, which made sense why that guy wanted to like just kill him and be done with it. That's like all the characters that stand out to me right now, but each character, I would say, have their own role. I'm still trying to understand this curse thing, like why they become monsters, how they become monsters, how they get infected and all. But apparently it's a curse, so it can literally be any one of them. So I'm just curious to see how that turns out. But I'm happy I started watching the show, because it's very scary but it's so good at the same time. And the characters, their stories, and how it plays out in this scenario is so beautifully done. Thank you guys for watching to this point. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, give this video a thumbs up, share if you care, and leave your comments if you watch the show. What do you think about it? And just let me know, I'll reply you, okay? And until we see next time, guys, I'm Winnie and you're in Kaseo.